Alright, what's up, peeps? We're doing Behind the Song, and this week is going to be Smile Like a Donut. And this is probably this might be my favorite song to play live. I'll get to that. But anyway, we wrote this. Chase came to me with a riff, like he does, because he's a great riff maker. He came up with this. That's cool. It's groovy. Because he came up with the main Surfside Slasher riff too. So I'm like, dude, that's great. It needs a pause though. And I was like, do this. I did that. I was like, it'd be really cool. It's like a little bass fill there, something, or we both do a fill or something. I was like, all right. So I actually looked at some of the videos a few minutes ago, and he was doing all kinds of different things. And then I think we ended up settling on because we were learning Seek and Destroy and Creeping Death. We just like to jam on those. So we both were like, yeah. The backwards progression to Seek and Destroy. It's like, that's perfect. Okay. So like, the way me and Chase worked is he'd come up with the riff, and then I'd write the rest of the song, like around that riff, like Surfside Slasher. And to me, this song is like the spiritual successor, at least sonically, to Surfside Slasher. And everybody loves that song, but I think this might be my favorite of the two, but don't tell anybody. So the rest of the song. I do that like low crunch palm mutant, and then I go to open. So to differentiate this something else, I was like, hell yeah, that works. So I made a demo, like with a fake drum track, and sent it to Chase, and he's like, yeah, I dig that. And I was like, okay, cool. So that was in August, and then we shelved it because we were doing the Mosh Out Darkness stuff and the Misfits stuff and all that. And then Nick was leaving the band. So the first, the second jam session we did with Jordan when he was coming into the band, I broke it out. I was like, hey, let's jam on this, just for something new, And so this is the first song that Jordan had anything to do with. So we jammed on it. And the original way I wanted to end it is Chase brought me this other riff. I was like, it'd be cool to book in both his riffs. Is like this heavy. We're thinking like we'll do like some kind of heavy ass breakdown at the end. Well, when we were playing with Jordan, it became apparent to me, it's like that would be a cool transition to another part. And then I was starting to fill it around with the solos to see if one would fit there, and it did. I had something in my head, so I did the whole mock-up, and I was like, all right, this is going to work. But it still needed another riff from that transition. So I was like, okay. And I'll kind of like almost pinch harmonic pick it, and it makes it stand out a little bit that way. And then the solo, this is by far my favorite solo, and I'll get to why in a minute. It just has this awesome progression, and I love how like it builds up so much, and at the end you hit that last chord, and bam, that feeling hits you. And especially if people are watching live, it's like whoa, I just went through a journey, like this whole song. And sound like musically, that's what it means to me, and it's probably gonna be one of my favorites till the end. So lyrically, I was like, Jeremiah, here you go. This is all you. So he brings, and he was fast about these lyrics. I don't think he changed them that much from the first draft. He brought them. I'm like, that's cool. It fits. It's groovy. What's it about? He goes, Zelda. I'm like, here's a confession. I've never beaten Zelda, and I've only played a little bit of a couple games. Not my thing. But Jeremiah's got like a tattoo of the TriStar on his chest. If you ever see him shirtless. And I was like, all right, what we gonna call it? He's like, Smile Like a Donut. I'm like, that is such an us thing. Let's do it. So yeah, this is one of my favorite songs. It's probably been a staple, like Surfside, almost just as much. So if you get to come see us before I stop playing, I hope you enjoy this song and know how much it means to me. And it's cool. It was a transition from the old F2C to the new F2C with Jordan. And Willow does an awesome thing with the bass. I'm excited to get her recording of it on the new album. And yeah, see you next time. Oh, we'll probably do, I'll probably do a couple older ones on the next one, pair them together. See you.